Alright, 808 Hawaiian time, back at it. Okay, so I just did an RPM check, changed my spark plugs. Just want to go over what I did previously. When I first started working on it, what I did is I added some seafoam to my crankcase. I had a full tank of gas and I added 5 ounces in my fuel. So I ran that for a little while, and then I drained the oil. And after I drained the oil, I went for my flush, my engine flush. So this is by Napa. It's just a quick 5-minute engine flush. And that's about it. I put that in and I put a Marvel. And then I topped it off with the 1030. Right there is a 1030. Now it does break it down, the oil, a little bit. So I decided to go with 1030 instead of 530. But I took it out. Let me be right back. I'm gonna get the oil and then we're gonna do a light test on the oil. Okay, back at it. So originally I had oil in there. I added the seafoam in my fuel, full tank, 3 ounces in my crankcase. Let that run for a little while. Then I drained my oil before I did a flush, because I didn't have enough room to put the flush in and I didn't want to do that. So I just figured, just run what I have, put in the seafoam, see what that cleans up. Anyway, my first draw was pretty black. And we're going to do a light test right now, and we're going to see from the bottom. Let me see, I'm going to put this light down on the ground so we can kind of see and compare. Okay, right now I have the light in it, and there's no way you can see through it. It's that black. Okay. Then what I did was I put in the engine flush, Napa Auto Parts. So it's a 5-minute flush, man. So I figured I'd give this a shot. I've been reading so much about different products, man, but that was my choice. And let me see, I put that in. I put a quart of the conventional oil, and then I put another quart of Marvel mystery oil. Okay, and then what I did is I ran it because I still had the fuel in it with the seafoam. I also put 3 more ounces in the crankcase. Let's see what we came out with. Here we can see clearly, we can see the light all the way to the bottom. I was surprised because this was a flush. I would expect, you know, more carbons to come out, but looks like my first flush took the carbons out. Well, it wasn't really a flush. I was just draining it. This is the flush that I thought would come out a little darker. So that engine must be pretty clean by now. So my next step, after I run the fuel, because I'm going to run 91% octane, I'll go ahead and run that. I'll put 5 ounces of seafoam in the fuel tank. I'm going to put 2 quarts of 1030 in Marvel, and I'm going to do that just before I go to the emission, 1 day before. So right now all I'm going to do is basically run up the fuel that I have left in the tank and get everything to mix up again, because I got the Marvel in there. And I'm going to do another flush, and then I'm going to replace my strainer that I just got in. I just got the spark plugs in. So there's not a whole bunch more I can do here. Not a whole bunch more at all. All I can do is check my RPM, and that's about it. So it's about 5 minutes. let me take off and I'll get back to it.